There will come a time in your life when you are broken, not bent, not bruised. Broken, shattered in ways you didn't think possible. The kind of broken where your reflection feels like a stranger, where your name sounds hollow in your own mouth, where even the sunniest day feels overcast. Your hands will shake not from cold, but from something deeper, a trembling born of exhaustion, of trying too hard for too long. Your knees will give out, not because you tripped, but because the weight of what you carry finally crushed you. And your heart, once full of fire, full of dreams, full of music, will sit in your chest like a stone, cold, heavy, silent, beating only because it must, not because it wants to. And in that moment, the world will go quiet. Not the peaceful quiet of a still morning, but the deafening silence of absence. No cheering crowds, no helping hands reaching down, no words of comfort, just the sound of your own breathing, shallow and unsure, in a darkness that seems to stretch forever. It is in that silence that the truth of who you are begins to whisper, not in the noise of applause or the warmth of company, but in the solitude of your most broken hour. You will meet yourself there, and it will hurt. But that meeting, that moment, is where something new begins. This is where most people stop. This is where they crumble, where their spirit buckles under the weight, where they look at the mountain and say, "It's too high," where they feel the fire and whisper, "It's too hot," where they trade their dreams for comfort and their ambition for excuses. They walk away, not because they're weak, but because they've forgotten who they are. But not you. You weren't born for soft lands and easy roads. You weren't crafted for mediocrity. You were built for war, forged in struggle, hardened in trials, and baptized in the storms others ran from. You were made for the storm. While others seek shelter, you walk into the eye of it. While they cover their ears, you listen to the roar, because deep down, you know that storms don't destroy you. They reveal you. So hear me now, not as a whisper, but as a war cry. The pain you're feeling, it's not your curse. It's your weapon. It's the furnace that forges champions. The fire that burns away weakness. The pressure that creates diamonds, and the weight that builds unshakable strength. You've been lied to. They told you pain was the enemy. That hardship should be avoided. That comfort is king. They told you to be safe, to play small, to stay quiet, to fit in. But survival was never the goal. Domination was. You weren't born to exist. You were born to conquer, to rise from the ashes and build empires from the rubble, to take everything they said you couldn't have and claim it with fire in your eyes and blood on your knuckles. So stand up, even if your legs shake, even if your soul trembles, even if the world wants you silent. Roar anyway, because the storm isn't your end. It's your beginning. You don't get strong by hiding. You don't grow by playing it safe. You don't build greatness by being comfortable. Comfort builds cages, and you weren't born to live behind bars. Greatness is carved out of agony. It's sculpted by sleepless nights and brutal mornings, by shattered pride and bloodied hands that refuse to stop swinging. It's not gifted, it's earned, in the trenches of suffering, when no one is watching, and everything in you says quit. But you don't. You've fallen, good. You've been betrayed, better. Left behind, ignored, doubted, laughed at, perfect. Because now, the masks are off. Now, the noise is gone. Now, you're finally alone with the truth. The truth that no one is coming to save you. No hero, no handout, no magic moment. Just you, and the mirror, and the decision that follows. The truth that the world doesn't care how hard it is. It doesn't care about your tears, your scars, your stories. It only respects results. Only answers to willpower. Only bows to the relentless. And now you're standing at the crossroads with only two options. Rise or stay buried. Climb or rot. Break through or break down. So what will it be? Because pain isn't the end. It's the door, and whether you walk through it as a victim or as a warrior, that choice is yours. This pain, this raw, suffocating pain, it's not your punishment. It's not karma. It's not the universe being cruel. It's your wake-up call. The siren in the night screaming, get up, move, evolve. It's the price of admission to the life you say you want, to the person you claim you were born to be. You say you want greatness? You crave legacy? Then pay for it. In sweat, in blood, in sacrifice. Not in comfort, not in ease, not in borrowed inspiration. Success doesn't answer to those who knock politely. It doesn't respond to wishful thinking or good intentions. It answers to the ones who kick the damn door off its hinges, to those who refuse to be ignored, to those who walk into the room like they own it, even if they've been told 1,000 times they don't belong. And listen closely. It doesn't care how many times you've failed. It doesn't care how many times you've been broken, humiliated, or overlooked. It only cares about one thing. Will you get up again? Because you don't rise from ruin with soft hands and whispered prayers. You rise with hate in your veins and fire in your lungs. You rise with a vengeance note against the world, but against every limit you once believed about yourself. You turn the pain into purpose, the silence into strategy, the loss into jet fuel, the betrayal into obsession so focused it carves mountains out of your obstacles. You take every "you're not enough" and mortar it into your foundation. You build your kingdom from ashes, an empire raised on rejection letters, closed doors, and cold shoulders. And years from now, when the dust has settled, when the noise has faded, and your name echoes in rooms that once ignored you, they'll ask, how did you do it? How did you become this? And your answer will be simple, brutal, unapologetic. I took the pain, and I bled it into power. I took the darkness, and I learned to see in it. I turned the grave they dug for me into my throne, and I never looked back. Don't run from the suffering. Don't flinch. Don't retreat. Run into it. Head first, eyes wide open. Let it hit you like a tidal wave and drag you under. Because only in the drowning do you learn how to breathe fire. Let it burn everything that was weak inside of you. Let it scorch the doubt. Let it reduce your excuses to ash. Let it tear you down until all that's left is something that cannot be broken. Something forged, not born. Something unstoppable. No softness, no doubt. No more wishing, hoping, or waiting. Just grit, just fire, just a soul that cannot be broken. Because when everything else is gone, when comfort has been stripped away and safety no longer answers your calls, what remains is truth. And the truth is, you were built for war. This world doesn't hand out crowns. It bows to the relentless, to the ones who keep coming when there's nothing left in the tank, to the ones who keep swinging after they've been knocked out cold, to the ones who refuse to die quietly, who rose, loud and unafraid, even when it hurt to breathe. So cry your last tear. Feel every ounce of the betrayal, the loss, the heartbreak. Let it crush you, just once so you never forget what it feels like. Then wipe your face. Stand up, and go take it all back. Every minute they wasted, every dollar they stole, every ounce of respect they tried to strip from you. Take it, rip it from the jaws of fate like it was always yours. Because it was. You've been through hell. Good. Hell didn't kill you. It baptized you. It burned away everything soft and left you steel. Now you don't walk, you march. Now you don't speak, you command. Now you don't fear the fire, you are the fire. And now, you're not here to be liked. You're not here to be understood. You're not here to fit in. You're here to win, to dominate, to leave no doubt. To make sure the next time someone hears your name, they don't say, what happened to them? They whisper, God help anyone who stands in their way. So rise. From the ashes they thought would bury you. From the betrayal they thought would break you. From the ruin they laughed at. And show them with every breath, every step, every strike, Exactly what happens when you try to bury a soul that was born for war. You say you want it, but where the hell are you when it hurts? Where are you when it's dark, when no one's clapping, when every bone in your body says quit? Don't tell me you want greatness. Show me. Bleed for it, break for it, or get the hell out of the way.